Hello students and friends. Today we are going to talk about colloids. So colloids is an important portion in your surface chemistry chapter. Let us talk about them. So before colloids we discussed we should have knowledge of adsorption. Okay, and moving forward we'll build upon what is adsorption here and we'll talk about colloids. So in colloids, when we talk about colloids, first of all we need to understand the difference between solutions, colloids and suspensions. And then we'll also talk about the various components of a colloid. Okay, we'll talk about the coagulation, flocculation terms, some another terms like peptidization as well. We'll talk about the various types of classification of colloids. Now colloids can be classified upon various different parameters, so we'll talk about all of them one by one. First of all, when we talk about colloids, what comes to our mind? So around 12-13 years back, there was a song which was very popular at that time, आसमान है नीला क्यों, गोल क्यों है जमीन, इस तरह से गो. Yes, you guessed it right. बेटा, it was in Rock On movie. तो जब पहली बार I heard that song, I wanted to teach the writer कि भाई read some chemistry. You can answer that by chemistry only. That why is the sky blue around us? Then sometimes you may have observed or you may know that river delta is little bit triangular in shape. So normally river it goes hundreds of kilometers on land, but when it is about to meet the ocean, it spreads into a triangular shape. So why is it so? And our kitchen is full of various types of colloids, jams, jellies, your milk. Yes, it is a colloid as well. So what is colloid? Even the medicines. So there are hundreds and thousands of medicines which are colloids, various injections, eye drops. They are most of them are colloids, even gels, emulsions. So they are all various types of colloids which we will talk about one by one here. Then the cheese. Yes, the cheese which is a major ingredient in our sandwiches and pizza. We are all, very happy when we eat pizza or sandwich. Yes, you know. So, what cheese is also a colloid. So, what is a colloid which I'm talking about? So, what first of all, what are suspensions, colloids, and solutions? So, we know that solutions are substances in which some. So first of all, we should know what are various differences between solutions, colloids, and suspensions. So solutions, we have heard that solutions are this, what do you say, mixtures, homogeneous mixtures, where the solute particles are dissolved such that the size of the solute particle is extremely small, approximately even lower than 1 nanometer. So each atom, each molecule but in the solution is separate from another molecule of the solute. When we come to suspend colloids, so colloids may better the size of the particles inside a colloid is 1 to 1000 nanometer. Okay, the size of the particle is little large. This may be because the molecule is large, or maybe the molecules are sticking together, they are not still separated from each other, so that the net size of the particle is more than 1 nanometer, and it can go up to 1000 nanometer. Then the third type of mixtures are suspensions. Simple as mud in water. We have all studied that mud in water is a suspension. There the particles are even bigger than 1000 nanometer. The particles of the solute inside it are even bigger than the 1000 nanometer. So that is where these three are basically different from each other. That is the key difference. So what are they exactly in their term, in the properties? When we talk about the properties, so first of all we'll talk about the particle size, just discussed. Solutions are 1 nanometer, less than 1 nanometer, whereas suspensions are more than 1000 nanometer, and anything between 1 to 1000 nanometer is a colloid. So when we talk about visibility, so visibility of these particles, especially for true solutions, is not at all possible because these particles are so small you will not be able to see them even with ultra microscope. Whereas in suspension, the particles are so large that they will be visible to you even with the naked eye, like in a sand and water example. So if you mix sand and water, you are still clearly able to identify a sand particle from water molecule. Whereas in case of colloids, The particles may be visible under ultra microscope. Then when we talk about the appearances, solutions are mostly transparent. They may have color, but they may be transparent. Whereas suspensions are opaque generally, and emulsions or colloids are translucent in nature. They do not settle down under gravity. True solutions do not settle down under gravity or even under centrifugation. So what is centrifugation? In centrifugation, we take our solution in a small vial or tube and we put it in a machine such that the machine makes it rotate like a merry-go-round. Okay, it will rotate like a merry-go-round. एक झूला होता है ना मेले में जो गोल गोल घूमता है वैसे घूमेगा. उसमें क्या होगा बेटा? It will experience pseudo gravity बेटा. उसका एकदम inertia will increase and the heavier particles will settle down. So when the heavier particles settle down, so that is called as centrifugation. That entire process of settling down a heavier particle by making it undergo very fast circular motion, that is called as centrifugation. So in what you say colloids, the particles can be settled down by centrifugation, but they do not settle down by your gravity. Whereas in suspensions, the particles may settle down even by gravity itself. Then when we talk about filtration, though, even ultrafiltration is not possible to do on true solutions. Whereas colloids can be filtered using ultrafiltration, suspensions can be filtered by even ordinary filter. Diffusion, so colloids they have very slow diffusion, whereas suspensions they do not diffuse at all. So colloids and suspensions are heterogeneous in nature, whereas your true solutions are homogeneous. And colloids they show Tyndall effect, whereas true solutions they show no Tyndall effect, and suspensions show little or no Tyndall effect. Then what are the components of a colloid? तो ध्यान से सुनो. In a colloid there are two components. One is a dispersed phase, other is a dispersion medium. So the phase which is scattered, so basically if this is your container and in this you have some particles dispersed like this, okay, and in this you have particles dispersed like this, and around this you have a complete medium. So these particles are called dispersed phase, and the medium around it, like the solvent beta, is called as a dispersion medium. Okay, the particles are of the size of 1 to 1000 nanometers. So the dispersed phase, that is the colloidal particles, is also called as discontinuous phase or inner phase, whereas the other dispersion medium is called as a continuous phase or the outer phase. For example, in milk, the fat molecules, the fat or oil inside milk is the water. For example, in milk, the fat molecule or the oil molecules or the fat basically. For example, in milk, so milk is a colloid in which what? Fat molecule are dispersed phase and water is a dispersion medium. And a fog, तो बेटा सर्दियों में especially in North India we have fog here, so fog is also a colloid. तो fog is what? Water droplets in air. तो वहाँ पे air क्या है? Dispersion medium and water droplets are dispersed phase. Now there are also certain terms like coagulation and peptidization which we need to know before we start further. Coagulation is basically agglomeration, aggregation of colloidal particles together. When the colloidal particles जो है, they stick together, they come together to form precipitate or simply just get out of the solution. So that process of precipitation of colloidal particles by their aggregation to form large size molecules or particles, that is called as coagulation. Mostly coagulated particles or coagulated colloids cannot be converted back into colloids. Okay, then इसका reverse process, dispersion of this of a freshly precipitated material into colloid is called as peptidization. ठीक है, तो अगर कोई precipitate है, if we make it into colloids, that is called as peptidation. These are two opposite processes. Making of colloid is called as peptidation, and destabilizing a colloid is called as coagulation. Then what is the classification of colloid based upon the physical state? Of based upon physical state, beta, they are like solid, liquid, gas, three states, and so accordingly there can be three states of dispersion medium, three states for dispersed phase. So क्या होना चाहिए? 3 into 3, we should have 9 such colloids, but we have only 8. We have 8 type of colloids based upon the physical state. कौन सा नहीं होगा? गैस इन गैस. ओके, तो गैस इन गैस इज नॉट अ कलर. बाकी सब है. कौन कौन से हैं? लिक्विड इन गैस, लिक्विड इन सॉलिड, लिक्विड इन लिक्विड, सॉलिड इन लिक्विड, सॉलिड इन गैस एक्सेट्रा. तो दिस आर ऑल वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ कलर. तो उसको कुछ कॉमन एग्जांपल, तो वेन एवर देर इज एनी कलॉइड इन गैशियस मीडियम, उनको हम एरोसोल्स बोल देते हैं. एरोसोल्स ऑफ लिक्विड्स, एरोसोल्स ऑफ सॉलिड्स. तो एरोसोल्स लाइक fog, cloud, mist, even insecticide sprays, even your perfumes etc. So they are what? Aerosols of a liquid in gaseous medium. तो जो भी हम परफ्यूम लगाते हैं, यस बेटा, कोई भी स्प्रे वगैरह लगाते हैं, ठीक है, तो वहां पे we have an aerosol of a liquid. Similarly, there are aerosols of solid in gases as well. So smoke, तो smoke is very common आजकल, है ना, सबको पता smoke. Even some of you may be playing PUBG as well, तो उसमें भी smoke use करते हैं. तो smoke is also a type of colloid. तो smoke is a colloid बेटा. Volcanic dust or even haze, sometimes in some parts you might have experienced haze भी होता है. And there is another thing which we call as foam. तो foam, daily we use wash our hands with soap or something, we create foam or froth. तो even shaving करते हैं तो भी foam बनता है बेटा. तो foam is what? Gas and liquid. Okay, foam is what? Gas in liquid, like whipped cream or any other soap foam. तो उस सब को क्या बोलेंगे हम? Gas in liquid. तो वहां पे क्या? Air bubbles are inside the liquid. Then we have emulsions. Emulsions क्या होती है? Liquid in liquid. तो they are very common ads coming na, paints, emulsions and paints. So emulsions are basically colloids of liquids in liquids. ठीक है. Then we have सॉलिड्स इन लिक्विड. तो जब भी सॉलिड इन लिक्विड कॉलॉइड्स हैं, इनको हम बोलेंगे सोल्स. ओके, सॉलिड इन लिक्विड्स, दीज आर कॉल्ड एज सोल्स. गैस इन लिक्विड, अभी नो, इफ गैस इज इन liquid, that is a foam. If gas is in a solid, that is a solid form, like pumice stone, your styrene rubber, जिसे वो थर्मोकोल जिसे बोलते हैं, foam rubber etc. ठीक है. तो these are what? Gas in solid. Then we have liquid in solid. तो liquid in solid की जब बात करेंगे, वहां पे cheese, butter, boot polish, jelly etc. आ जाता है. So this is where we talk about liquid in solid. तो ये क्या है? इन्हीं का बोलेंगे जेल्स. लिक्विड्स इन सॉलिड, तो जेल बहुत सारे टाइप के आते हैं ना, एयर जेल वगैरह. तो दे आर ऑल बट लिक्विड्स इन सॉलिड. देन वी हैव सॉलिड इन सॉलिड. ठीक है, तो सॉलिड इन सॉलिड आर कलर्ड ग्लासेस लाइक रूबी ग्लास, gemstones etc. So this is your basic discussion about colloid. So what have we learned in previous few minutes? That we learned what is a colloid, what is the difference between suspension, solution and colloid. We learned what is peptidation, coagulation, and we talked about what is a dispersion medium and dispersed phase. And based upon the state of the dispersion medium and dispersed phase, we have also discussed the various types of colloids like foam, gels, aerosols etc. Okay.